Hello everyone and welcome to our video series on Learn German Grammar. In this video, we'll be dealing with the preposition an and its forms and ans. With the help of examples, you'll learn how and when to use them. In the end, there will be a small exercise. You can also download a free worksheet based on this video from our page on patreon.com. So let's begin. An, oder ans. The preposition an is a Wechselpräposition. That means it can take both the cases Akkusativ and Dativ. Whenever there is an action or movement and the question being asked is wohin, then an takes Akkusativ. Similarly, whenever there is a position you're talking of and the question being asked is wo, then the preposition an will take Dativ. Let's first look at a few examples. Nimmt sie an der Hand. This is an example where we only use the preposition an. The next example is Am Montag schreibe ich eine Prüfung. And here's an example with ans. Willst du mit mir ans Meer fahren? So let's just look at a few examples with the preposition an. Here's the first example. Ich hänge das Bild an die Wand. In this case, there is movement. The picture is right now in my hand and I'm putting it on the wall. Hence the preposition an will take the accusative article. The question here would be, wohin hänge ich das Bild? In the next sentence, the question is, wo hängt das Bild? There is no movement. Hence, the preposition an will take dative article. Das Bild hängt an der Wand. Die Wand will change to der Wand in dative. Similarly, in the next sentence. Das Hotel steht an der Autobahn. Wo steht das Hotel? An der Autobahn. An will take the dative article and die Autobahn will change to der Autobahn. Let's look at a different use of the preposition. Was gefällt dir an mir? Some verbs take fixed prepositions, such as in this one. Sie erinnert sich immer noch an ihre Kindheit. And there are also some structures that take fixed prepositions. For example, Sie wohnen Tür an Tür. An can also be used as a temporale Präposition. For example, an einem Wintermorgen ist gestorben. In this case, an always takes the dative article. Let's move on to the next one. An plus dem is am. Der and das change to dem in dative. When they come together with the preposition an, you would use am. Let's look at the first example. Sie arbeitet am Finanzamt. The article das Finanzamt changes to dem Finanzamt with the preposition an. Together, you would say am Finanzamt. Here's another expression where you would always use the preposition am. Ich nehme 200 Gramm Käse am Stück. Sometimes, some activities can be expressed as a noun. In such a case, a verb is changed into a noun. For example, ist noch am Essen. In the next sentence, we are talking about position. Sitzt am Tisch. Der Tisch will change to dem Tisch, and together with the preposition an, you will say am Tisch. Had there been a movement here, you would have said setzt sich an den Tisch. In this case, an would have taken the accusative article. Here's another example. Das Hotel liegt am See. Wo liegt das Hotel? Am See. Since we are talking of position, der See will change to dem See in Dativ. An plus dem See will give you am See. Am as a preposition is also used to express superlative for adjectives. For example, den Schauspieler finde ich am besten. If you want to revise superlative, you can do so by watching our video on the same. The link can be found below in the description. Here's another example where am can be used as a temporale Präposition. Am Samstag habe ich Geburtstag. The next example: Am 3.4. hat einen Arzttermin. So when you're talking about weekdays, dates, then you use the preposition am. You can watch our video am, im to know the difference between these three prepositions. The link can be found below in the description. Now let's see when to use ans. Whenever an comes together with the article das, you can use ans. Das, in this case, is the accusative article. Let's look at the first example. Willst du mit mir ans Meer fahren? Some fixed expressions also take the preposition ans. For example, der Journalist bringt die Wahrheit ans Licht. Similarly, in the next example, Entschuldigung, ich muss jetzt ans Telefon gehen. And some verbs take some fixed prepositions. For example, denkst du auch ans Weggehen? The verb weggehen can also be used as a noun, weggehen. In this case, the article is das Weggehen. So how would you differentiate between am and ans? Let's look at these two examples carefully. Ich gehe ans Meer. The article for Meer is das, and together with an, you use ans. The next sentence is Ich bin am Meer. Das Meer will change to dem Meer in Dativ. An and dem Meer together will be am Meer. Do remember, in the first sentence, since there is a change of position, you can ask yourself wohin, and in the second sentence, you will ask wo, since there is a position. These questions will help you in deciding whether to take the accusative article or the dative article. With wohin, you will use the accusative article, whereas with wo, you will use the dative article. Now let's do a small exercise to know how much you have learned. Übung. You have to fill in the blank with an, am oder ans. And here's the first one. And your answer should be: Hast du auch Spaß am Lernen? The verb lernen is being changed into a noun with the article das. Here's the next one for you. And your answer should be: Was magst du am Wochenende? When the preposition an is being used as a temporale Präposition, it will always take the dative case. Let's move on to the next one. And your answer should be: Willst du auch ans Meer? Now try to do the next one. The verb denken always takes the preposition an. Your answer should be: Denkst du manchmal an ihn? Now let's try to do another one. And your answer should be: Ich schreibe einen Brief an meine Eltern. And now here's the last one. Since this is a date, you will use the preposition am. Am 3.10. haben wir frei in Deutschland. If you want to practice some more, you can download a free worksheet based on this video from our page on patreon.com. Great! Hope you liked this video. Danke! Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos. You can click on the bell to receive notifications whenever a new video is uploaded. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave them in the comment section below. Tschüss! Auf Wiedersehen!